Last week, Mazda revealed the 2024 CX-90, a stylish new three-row SUV set to go on sale this spring. Now the Japanese automaker has announced pricing estimates for the CX-90, which is the first Mazda to offer a plug-in hybrid powertrain. Designed as the ultimate expression of everything Mazda stands for, the first ever Mazda CX-90 is designed to curate and elevate every experience you share with it. Our flagship three-row SUV has been carefully crafted to exhilarate through an incredible alchemy of design, technology, and function. The exterior is smooth and tasteful, though understated. The long snout and short front overhang convey that this is a rear-wheel drive-based vehicle, endowing it with visual grace. The 2024 Mazda CX-90 will wear a similar design to the CX-50, but in a larger, more upscale package. The SUV features a rounded front end with a square grille, small swept-back headlights, and a rectangular air intake. Looking at the side profile of the CX-90 reveals a rounded rear end and a roofline that has a gentle curve as it reaches the back of the SUV. Up front, Mazda's familiar fascia evolves a bit with new L-shaped LED daytime light signatures that flow into turn signals hidden in the chrome trim. The CX-90 is a handsome, large SUV from most angles. However, I'm not sure that Mazda's designers have quite nailed the rear end of its rear-weighted proportions, particularly the D-pillar, which I think feels a tad too chunky when viewed in profile. Perhaps it'll just take some getting used to. I'll have plenty of time to digest it while waiting for the new 2024 Mazda CX-90 to hit the road later this year. It can be garnished with chrome accents and large 21-inch wheels, creating a more upscale appearance. The all-new artisan red paint is applied in a multi-layer process to create a rich-looking finish. The 2024 CX-90 will be available with 3 powertrains. The base engine is a turbocharged 3.3-liter inline-6 engine rated at 280 horsepower and 332 pounds-force-foot of torque on regular gas. The CX-90 Turbo S offers even greater performance with up to 340 horsepower and 369 pounds-force-foot on premium gas. Both are paired with a 48-volt hybrid system. A plug-in hybrid PHEV variant with an electric motor and a 17.8 kilowatt-hour battery pack will be available. The CX-90 PHEV will have a combined system output of 323 horsepower and 369 pounds-force-foot with premium fuel. All models come with an 8-speed automatic transmission and, much like the rest of the Mazda SUV lineup, the CX-90 is all-wheel drive standard. The CX-90 is wider and longer than the three-row SUV it replaces and features a longer wheelbase. To accompany its upscale exterior, Mazda has endowed the CX-90 with a stylish cabin design that features room for up to 8 passengers. It'll need the space if it hopes to seat up to 8 comfortably, one of the biggest gripes we had about the CX-9. In that outgoing SUV, third-row occupants were cramped and there wasn't as much cargo space as competitors. The interior of the CX-90, offsetting more luxurious materials such as Napa leather and real wood, as well as two-tone fabrics stitched together using the kumihimo stitching technique, meaning gathered threads, for a more luxurious feel with just a little added adventure. Leather-wrapped shift knob and steering wheel with paddle shifters. All manner of interior LED lighting, a power driver's seat, push-button start, and keyless entry are standard on the 2024 CX-90. Technology upgrades include a 12.3-inch center display, which is 2 inches bigger than the screen in the 2023 CX-9, as is a 12-speaker Bose premium stereo. It also shares a feature that we first saw on the CX-50. The display becomes a touchscreen for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, but not for the vehicle's native Mazda Connect, which requires use of the commander knob and buttons. Mazda's latest infotainment interface is easy to navigate and relatively intuitive. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are both standard, and we expect that there will be wireless connectivity for both. The cabin is said to be inspired by Japanese design aesthetics. The wood trim and a unique dashboard fabric stitching inspired by Japanese weaving and hand bookbinding techniques, as reflected in the warm tones and natural-looking surfaces, with cloth across the dash front and wood accenting the center console. The second row can be configured with a center bench for 8 passenger capacity or with captain's chairs for a total of 7 riders. Additionally, ventilated seats are included for both the front and second row. Helping elevate the interior cabin, Napa leather seats are available in new tan quilting or white Japanese premium options. Mazda's been making a push toward more premium design, fit, and finish over the last few generations, and the CX-90 is the best example yet. As with competitors, the third row has air vents to keep the passengers comfortable and USB-C ports to keep their devices charged. Unfortunately, our first impression of the CX-90's third row wasn't great. Although the same is true of some competitors, we said it's not easy to get back there, and once you make it, your knees rest a bit high. The 2024 Mazda CX-90 offers features that provide premium comfort for all passengers. Mazda CX-90 have a large cargo area. There appears to decent cargo space with the rearmost seats in place, and they fold flat to create a vast boot. Premium PHEVs get the cluster and a 1,500 watt charging outlet in the cargo area, and all PHEV models have a maximum towing capacity of 3,500 pounds. Mazda's iActive Sense Driver Assist and Safety Suite, also standard on the CX-9, comes with features like forward collision warning with automatic emergency braking and pedestrian detection, blind spot monitoring, lane departure warning, and lane departure steering assist. A new see-through view monitor will be available on the CX-90, but how the feature differs from the current 360-degree camera system offered on the CX-50 was not immediately clarified. The rear end of the CX-90 has simple lines, slim taillights, and a modest rear spoiler. With a large amount of chrome and simple lines, the CX-90 has an elegant look.